Did I dye it like this or did I buy it like this? If you would like to know how I achieved this lovely cookies and cream salt and pepper color scheme, keep on watching. Once again, we are starting with the bald cap method. Y'all know how to braid. Y'all know how I braid by now. So let's just get straight to it. I finished braiding my client's head. I applied her oil and I put the gel to brush back her baby hairs. Now I put on the cap, cut out the ear holes. So I'm using Erica J's Hold Me Down adhesive to secure the cap. Be going under the dryer for about 3 to 5 minutes just to make sure the cap is well dried and secured. And now that the glue has dried, it's time to cut off the excess cap. Please be very, very careful and gentle if you are working on a client. We don't want to cut them. And using my Ruby Kisses makeup, and I believe this is shade 11. If not 11, then it's 12. I'm going to confirm in the description below. But using my Ruby Kisses makeup, we're going to color her cap so that it can blend and match her skin complexion. This same foundation will be going on the lace of her unit as well. So today's wig install is a little special because we are doing those white blonde highlights that we've been seeing all over Instagram. So the night before, I already did the back of her wig, which means I took a bundle. I think for her whole wig I used 2.5 bundles. But last night I started off by gluing some blonde bundles in the back, and then for today's style we're doing a half up, half down. So while doing the install, you're gonna see me later on gluing some blonde tracks on the frontal. I was also so excited to do this because I don't know who told y'all this, but a lot of people are thinking that these celebrities or the celebrity hairstylists are actually dyeing the wig units like this, and it's like, no, why dye it when you can just throw in some blonde tracks and it gives the same illusion? Yes, of course you can dye it, but it's a more complicated technique to that, because remember, we're doing white highlights with jet black hair, so it's like, one, your hair has to be top tier so that it doesn't, you know, have any breakage, and then two, the jet black is going to bleed onto the blonde, and that's just another mishap. So I just feel like the easier route to that is just putting in some blonde tracks. Simple as 1, 2, 3. And after applying 3 layers of Erica J's glue, we're just gonna melt that lace into the glue and cut off any excess lace as well. And now it's time to style. Don't forget to apply your elastic band so that you can secure the lace while you are pulling, tugging, whatever you're doing for your styling. We just don't want the lace to go nowhere, so make sure you apply that elastic band. Wonder why my mind keeps on spinning. This is how I live. To me, what you told. being that we're doing a half up, half down for this look, I'm just gonna go on in and part out the baby hairs so that when I put the frontal piece in the ponytail, the baby hairs isn't with it. So I'm gonna part out the baby hairs and then we're gonna do the ponytail.
There's something in it that's so beautiful. And I can see the light but I can also see the bones decay. I don't know what else there is to say. I'm doing my best not to run away. Sitting throwing rocks across the pavement, hoping it'll cave in and swallow me whole. Wondering how the world keeps on spinning, kinda scared of living when it unfolds.
And this is where the magic begins. Here you're just going to see me parting little weird diagonal awkward sections so that I can place little strips of blonde hair. Because we're doing a half up, we want the ponytail to be nice and flat, so I'm not doubling the wefts, I'm single wefts only. And a technique that I learned is taking your flat iron and you're pressing the heat onto the weft. It also makes it flatter and helps to glue dry quicker because the weft is hot. You apply the glue. 1, 2, 3.
But I can also see the bones decay. I don't know what else there is to say. I'm doing my best not to run away.
Honestly speaking, this was the most hardest half up, half down I ever did because let's remember we still have tracks glued, so it's like you don't want to pull too hard so that you don't pull out the track, and you want to make sure that the black hair is covering the wefts. It was a lot, but listen, they don't call me not finesse for no reason. Still gonna get the job done. And this is just a little moment of transparency because as you can see, I did my ponytail, then I have to take it back out. Everyone is not perfect. Just because you didn't do your ponytail the first try doesn't mean you're a bad hairstylist or you're a bad whatever. It does not matter very much. You know, it don't matter how many times you gotta do it. Just make sure you get it done and you get it done correctly.
I can feel silence in the dark, so that I see when your stars are burnt out. Your heart makes no sound.
Because I'm very big on, at the end of the day, this is my work. When you go outside, you're telling people that I finesse did your hair. So I'm a perfectionist. I'm gonna make sure it is perfect. I don't care how many times I have to take it down, how many times I have to spray some got to be, and that don't make me any less of a hairstylist. Listen, we just want to make this as perfect, sleek, and poppin' as possible.
You'll always be my sky.
Now that I finally got the ponytail to my liking, I'm going to take a piece of hair from the ponytail just to wrap around the elastic. It gives it a more elegant look. Last but not least is the baby hair part. Time to style and swoop the baby hairs. Yummy does the same baby hair every install, so it's nothing new. I know how to do them.
And your heart makes no sound. I'll find valid in your eyes. You'll always be my night sky.
So I put her under the dryer one last time so that her baby hairs can dry properly, the tracks and the ponytail can dry properly, just so that everything can be nice and seamless. And we are just about done.
You'll always be my night sky. You'll always be my night sky. You'll always be my.
And look how cute is this, bro. This is so cute. It's giving very much salt and pepper, cookies and cream, Oreo. Like, it's giving everything that it's supposed to give. It's super cute. And like I said before, you do not need to dye your unit like this. Just get a 1B unit, dye it jet black, and then throw some 613 bubbles in that bad boy. And listen, you can have a wig just like this. Thank you all for watching. Later.
Clip my